You wanted the best. You've got the best podcast. The hottest podcast in the world. The Chris Voss Show, the preeminent podcast with guests so smart you may experience serious brain bleed. The CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators. Get ready. Strap yourself in. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, because you're about to go on a monster education roller coaster with your brain. Now, here's your host, Chris Voss.
Hi, folks. Chris Voss here from thechrisvossshow.com.
I love that.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Put
As
on your
always,
seatbelt.
put on your seatbelts, get ready. We're going down the road. Hey, folks, welcome to the big show. As always, for 16 years and 23 episodes of the Chris Voss Show with all the most brilliant minds, authors, leaders, people who shape the world and know what's going on, and they bring their stories to life and share them with you so that you can live a better life. And if you're not living a better life, listen to the Chris Voss Show. You're still not getting it. So just go back and listen to all the episodes again. There's only 2,300 of them. Opinions expressed by guests on the podcast are solely their own and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the host or the Chris Voss Show. Some guests of the show may be advertising on the podcast, but it is not an endorsement or review of any kind. Today's featured author comes to us from bookstolifemarketing.co.uk. With expert publishing to strategic marketing, they help authors reach their audience and maximize their book success. Today we have an amazing young lady on the show. Today we're going to be talking about her books, her authorships, what she does, and some of the cool things you can enjoy reading her books. Her book that we'll be talking or leading off with today is called Web of Silence by Kathleen Dutton. We'll get into it with her, find out about her experience with being an author, how she finally became one. And, it's so great. People in life, they determine that they want to tell their stories, share them with people, and get everyone going. Kathleen has enjoyed the craft of writing since childhood as a path to enter a world of unlimited possibilities and escape a traumatic childhood. Her first novel is Out of Habit. Her second novel is Web of Silence. She retired from the professional world as a clinical specialist and clinical field engineer, training cardiologists in the U.S. to support products that make a difference in cardiac procedures. She enjoys life in Michigan with her family, her husband, and 3 office assistant cats. Welcome to the show, Kathleen. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, Chris.
Thank you. We're glad to know you're well. We just we were checking your blood test earlier, and so that's good to know you're well. So Kathleen, give us your .coms. Where can people find you on the interwebs?
You can find me at www.authorkathleenDutton.com. Pretty simple.
Simple and easy. Kathleen, tell us about this book, Web of Silence. Give us an overview of it.
I always start with very fractured females that become whole by the end. But Web of Silence is about a young lady who had to disappear from her small town Michigan home because of a very, very dangerous deception. And so she left, and without a word of explanation, she abandoned her identity and all that she holds dear, including her fiance, Sam Andrews. After she briefly returns 2 years later for her mother's funeral, and she believes she escapes back to her safe haven, but Sam, her fiance, is determined to find her and discover the secrets she guards.
The secret.
But Sam is not the only one searching for her, and in order to protect her loved ones, she must confront her terrifying past to ultimately shed the sinister bonds of the Web of Silence.
The Web of Silence.
Yeah, and it even has a web on the cover.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like there should be a voiceover for it, too, whenever you say it. The Web of Silence.
My voice is so childlike. I used to get calls from my daughter's friends. The party's at, and I would just pretend I was her, and then I'd confront her.
That's it. I mean, that's kind of evil, but they are
Be a
teenagers, so you got to keep them right in.
spooky
Yeah.
kind of voice.
Yeah. I should hire you to punk my friends. You can answer my phone, and my friends go, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I've finally had a sex change. We knew it was coming all along." So anyway, whatever. There you go. So why do you always pick? You said you pick damaged women or women that have issues. Is that how you framed it?
Oh yes, and that's
Okay.
my story. I
Where do you
came
find
from
these women? Have you been checking my dating pool
no.
that people I've been taking out lately?
I have dreams that start these books. And it's about me, actually,
Ah.
that my mother was a narcissistic mommy dearest.
Wow.
And I was one of three in the middle, and I took the brunt of her. Oh,
A whole Joan Crawford sort of thing for those of
oh
you.
yeah. I was fractured. I had no self-esteem.
Who,
And I can tell you at 16, I was suicidal, dropped out of school, and then my aunt and uncle had me come live with them in San Francisco.
hmm.
And my aunt said, I had no grades, I had no self confidence, I was worthless.
Hmm.
My mother, I believed it. Why try if you're stupid?
What
So,
the?
oh, it was awful.
Wow.
Anyway, my aunt encouraged me. She said, I know you can do it. And all of a sudden, all you need is one person to say,
Yeah. To believe in you.
you're smart, you're funny, you're, just one person to help you on
Hmm.
the path. And I just bloomed out in San Francisco. I got
That's
the lead
awesome.
in I got the lead in summer stock.
Hmm.
And 4.0, I wouldn't settle for anything less than a 4.0. She gave me the confidence.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That really speaks to, a lot of people have that experience in school. They have a teacher that helps them bloom and blossom. And sometimes you just need that person to believe in you. And when you have someone who's constantly telling you, berating you, telling you you're worthless or talking down to you, you start to believe them, right?
I I just needed that. I was so hungry for that. It was such a different atmosphere. This is my mom's brother and his wife, and they just coddled me and told me, "You can do whatever you choose to. We know you can."
Hmm.
So when I tried out for the summer stock production, my aunt said, "Oh, you'll get the lead." And she said, "Little did I know the whole San Francisco County was trying out." But I got the lead. And
Congrats.
of
Yeah.
course, I need to make my head a little smaller. But that's when I started writing about these fractured women and how anyone can change. I don't care what your background is. And that's the theme through all my books. In fact, some reviews say how much they appreciate that one can change
Hmm.
no matter what you've been
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. The phoenix rising from the ashes. Everyone loves the comeback story. Everyone loves, this is why it's so important that we share our stories, even novels and fiction, that we share our stories and the lessons of life. And by sharing, we realize we're not alone. And by sharing, we realize other people maybe have figured out a way to get out of some of the messes we tend to get into as human beings, and that we survive.
Absolutely. Not only survive, most people can survive, but to become something you never dreamed of. But I think there was a little spark in me that I knew I could overcome.
Hmm.
And I like to share that story in all my books. I do different scenarios, of course, but
Hmm.
they're romantic, but not erotic. I started typing like some of these famous authors, and I just deleted it because my mother and my kids were going to read it. So it's a very fresh, it's a love story, very, very emotional.
Is there any influence in the book or of your other two books? Maybe examples or influences you pull from your personal life and growing up?
Exactly. I do start out. The second one is Out of Habit, and it's won awards on contests. And this one is about a young lady who, at the age of 10, became an orphan. Her parents were murdered, and she had no one, and she never spoke after because of the trauma. So she went to live under the sheltering arms of nuns, and she wanted to become a nun. But then Sister Margaret, who was her guardian, asked her to live out in the real world for 1 year before she takes the vows, because she'd been sheltered all that time. So she lives on her own, and she runs into this rookie reporter, and they form a bond. And of course, it's ups and downs. There's a murder, and yeah. So
Murder, you say?
Oh, there's a murder. And in the first book, Web of Silence, there's a trial.
That's
Yeah.
good. A murder and a trial.
One guy that reviewed it said there's an intriguing trial that all comes together. And yes, I do start out with a person that is totally crippled and make her whole through learning she can be loved, she can survive, and not only survive, she can go beyond the expectations she ever dreamed of. That's my second book.
Is there a little bit of your own story woven in there?
Every story is me.
Oh, wow.
Very fractured, very wounded, no self-esteem until, like, my aunt. And then I came back home from San Francisco, and I met, Paul, my husband, was my best friend from 5th grade. Nothing romantic, nothing this. And when I was in San Francisco, we wrote letters, and I think I fell in love with him when I was away.
Wow.
So I was offered, I'm sorry.
They say distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I reject everyone I go on a date with, so they'll eventually fall in love with me over the years.
Start writing letters to someone.
Oh, I'm supposed to write the letters? Damn it.
Yeah.
I knew I was leaving something out.
No emails. Write the letters.
What about Snapchat?
You write from the heart.
Oh, gotta do that too. We're really pushing it here. I don't know if I can.
Oh, come on, Chris. You can do it.
You can do it. I'm glad you believe in me.
You can.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I'm pretty heartless and dead inside, so that's what most of my.
No, you're not.
I don't know. You'll have to get to know me better. I'm
going to try and hook you up.
I'm pretty soulless. I'm unlovable. That's my problem.
Oh, you're not.
Women date me. They're like, I can't find anything about you to love. There's just nothing there. You're just a pile of goo.
Come on.
Anyway, I'm just teasing.
You got to bring that part out of you.
The goo part? I do that every morning after coffee. Anyway, enough jokes.
Are too much.
So I kind of interrupted you, I think, as you were segueing to your third book, I think.
The third book is called, all of them have a middle of Web of Silence, Out of Habit. Third one is Color of Tears. And she's an artist.
The Color of Tears.
And
what color are tears, actually? I've never really
I know. She's an artist in She's having a hard time painting the color of tears.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's interesting.
What is the color of tears?
I don't know. It depends. I'm a Martian, so my tears are green.
Depends what you're on, of course.
That's might depend. Maybe that's the reason I think I'm a Martian.
It could be red.
Yeah, could be. So tell us more about what's inside that book and what you hope people come away from.
Which one? Color of
the
Tears?
the Color of Tears. Does she ever figure out the color? You probably shouldn't tell us the end since
it's a lady that is divorced, very abusive husband. She goes to her great grandmother's home on the shores of Lake Michigan, and she's never told her ex about the house. So she starts renovate it. And her great grandmother is a ghost. And she comes through, and then next door is the guy she used to, when she was a kid, she used to go there for summers. And he's now a big FBI guy. And his great uncle is a ghost in his house. And the great uncle and her great grandmother never got together, but yeah, she thought he died in World War II.
Lots of ghosts.
Yeah, the ghosts come together. Her ex-husband turns out to be, I don't want to say, but he's after her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
He's after her. You know how those abusive exes are.
Yeah, I've had a couple actually. I've had my windows broken into, my house broken into by exes, I've had it all.
Awful. It's awful.
It's always best not to date people that have father or mother abandonment. Whether they're man or woman, father or mother abandonment has an effect on people that when you break up with them, you might as well be their father or mother who left for the milk and never came back.
Exactly. So, that's terrible. You never want to take that role.
Never want to take that role. Just advise that person to get into therapy, because they don't deal with rejection well.
Well, especially a narcissist,
Oh yeah. There's a few of those.
Oh my God! Have you run into any narcissists?
I mostly date women. Yeah, I tell that joke because they're actually finding women are becoming more narcissistic like men because they're being masculine and doing masculine activities, and social media I think is.
And they take care of you.
Well, they don't.
And they become obsessive.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. None of them want to take care of me. Like I said, I'm unlovable, so they just reject me outright from the moment they see my picture on Tinder.
I'm not buying that for 1 minute.
So we covered the 3 books that you have out right now. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then what do you hope your readers come away with from your books? Is it different per book, or is it kind of general overview of
I think they love the characterizations that I put really close people in with the protagonist, and I develop those characters. They fall in love with them. And like I said, out of habit, they want a sequel. It's like maybe he should turn narcissistic. No, there's no way to write a sequel to these, but the outcome of all is from my own experience of being able to change no matter what. I mean, you can be given, and these, my heroines are given horrible, worse than mine, beginnings. And that's in the reviews on a lot of them. I love to watch her change and become whole. And it's not without murders and cop killer trials and that type of thing. It's up and down, but they have this one supporting guy that believes in them no matter what.
It's good to have. And since they're damaged women that you write about.
So listen to that, Chris.
What?
You have to listen to that, what I just said.
I did. I was just actually going to feed it back to you. So for the damaged
Oh.
women that you write about, they tend to find that finding a man that's steady helps them. Is that what you said?
Reuniting with an old fiance.
Okay.
That hated her for leaving. So he was not interested. He just tried to forget about her.
Ah.
But then he finds that she's in trouble and he follows. And it's quite a search. And that's kind of interesting, but whatever.
You got to read the book to find out.
I'm not telling you that. Good stuff. I'll tell you the good stuff, but not the ending or the suspense.
All right. Are you going to tell us, or are you just leaving me in suspense?
No, number one, Web of Silence. She's hiding from a very heinous act, and she relocates by her grandmother way up north.
Oh.
And her grandmother helps her find a new identity, and she's teaching. And then all of a sudden things fall apart. In Out of Habit, she wants to become a nun. And then I think there's one line that I just love. When she looked into Ryan's eyes, becoming a nun was the furthest thing from her mind. So it's very, very romantic, but not too much. There's so much suspense. And in that book, Out of Habit, people come after her, and the people that killed her parents. Never mind.
Okay. We can't give away the novels because people got to read them to find out.
I know it.
You got to buy the books, ladies and gentlemen. You got the tease. You got the tease out. What do you love about writing? What is it that you find that satisfies you?
I've been writing, like I said, since I was a child. I wish I saved those early stories. And I do have 17 manuscripts under my bed. So I'm running out of time, so I'll probably be famous posthumously. And I don't know, I just love to write. That's how I get into the characters. They're my friends. I get into the story where it's like a movie and I create it. I get into the background, the small town flair and the gossip and all of that. So there's quite a bit of characterization that people fall in love with, and they love her story. In fact, sometimes the heroine infuriates them. Just deal with it and tell them, for God's sakes. But then they understand why she cannot divulge what happened.
The suspense of it all. Any new books you're working on? Any future things coming out soon that we should know about?
Tears. I'm almost done with that.
Okay.
That's the artist, and she moves away from abusive husband, who didn't start out that way, but he's stalking her. And that's Color of Tears. And then I have a series after that. It's kind of like paranormal, where they go back into centuries where they met in prior lifetimes, and they always came together. And they're pretty suspenseful. Yeah. So that's 3-book. It's called Chances of Changes, Chances of Survival, and then Chances of Love.
Oh, Love needs as many chances as it can get. I've seen it. It's not doing well lately.
I'm glad you said that.
We need more love in the world. That or more.
Absolutely. Who doesn't like to escape? And even men have read these. And I mean, there's police. I have a friend that's a state trooper who's helped me through some of those scenes. Yeah.
Yeah. We need more love in the world and more tacos. And actually, if we just have more tacos, there'll be more love.
It's levels of suspense, right?
As well. It goes well. I'm thinking I'm gonna roll with this tacos thing for more tacos and love in the world, and I'm gonna write my next book. It's gonna become The Tears of Tacos. Sounded funny. I'm glad you liked that joke. Right? I was like, I'm not sure if this is gonna be funny or not, but I'm just gonna put it out there anyway.
Gosh!
It's either gonna kill or die. So Tears of Tacos.
Tears of Tacos.
What color are the tears? I might be ripping off a little. You may have to sue me for plagiarism.
Well, I won't say what tacos represent on emojis.
I'm not either. But they're sure.
No.
See it at fill in our sponsor here. I'm not going to say Taco Bell. Anyway, thank you very much for coming to the show. How can people stay in touch with you? The .coms. Is there a newsletter you have that they can subscribe to so they can get updates on your future offerings?
Yes, I don't know. I'm just hopeful that I'll find a publisher. I've gotten many scammers, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot.
Many people that want to present it as a movie because it's what people are looking for today.
Yeah.
Both of my books, they just want to change it into a movie. And then while I was writing, it was so easy to write Web of Silence. I was in northern Michigan on the shores of Lake Michigan with my feet in the water, and these characters would come to me and demand to be put in my book. And so I would put them in my book, and it was like I had a muse. And it was just fascinating. I love writing and how my mind can just go to places that are not unkind, or they are unkind, and then transformation.
And they get
Are you
results.
okay?
Yeah, I just got a little probably a beard hair in my mouth. Got a little bit there. So give us your .coms. Where can people follow you on the interwebs and watch for more stuff from you?
.com is www.authorkathleenDutton.com.
It's been fun to have you on, Kathleen. Wonderful discussion. Congratulations on the books you're putting out. In fact, you're touching people's lives and improving them and, reconciling your own story as well. Thank you for coming on.
I'm so glad to be here, Chris. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. We're glad to have you as well. We'll look forward to the next book you put out. Thanks. See a lot of pressure we just put on you there.
but I'm really appreciative that you let me talk about all three.
Yeah.
And then even those that I'm just starting to write. So
yeah. I think we've got some, I know we have a lot of authors that listen to the show that are checking what other people are doing. And I imagine we have a lot of wannabe authors on the show. And, successful people like yourself that can come on and tell them how they can start writing and start fleshing out their characters and doing
at the Ottawa Book Festival, I did a presentation. I was a keynote speaker, and I did it on Don't Stop Writing. And it's very interesting. I took all of the authors in the past. Stephen King was rejected because he used a different name. Rudyard Kipling got a letter of, we're not interested because, sir, you don't have command of the English language. So I have all these that I tell about. Dr. Seuss. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
So that's a further presentation.
Thank you very much for coming on the show, Kathleen. We really appreciate it. Thanks to our audience for tuning in. Go to goodreads.com/Chris Voss, LinkedIn.com/Chris Voss. Chris Voss, one of the TikTokity, and all those crazy places on the internet. Be good to each other. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. And that should have us out. Great.